gonna show you guys how to make some crazy experimental beats for Travis Scott. Now, I can't even lie, guys. I don't even know if this is a Travis Scott type beat. I don't know who else I hear on this beat. The only people I can think of hopping on this beat are Travis Scott or Kanye West. Because this is some weird shit, I can't even lie. If you guys didn't watch my last Travis Scott video, this is actually a continuation from that video. Because in that video, I transitioned that beat to this beat. So, let me just play a clip. I actually transitioned this whole beat into another beat. So let me just play it. Listen to this. So yeah, today I'm gonna show you guys how to make that beat. But anyways, the first thing I did was I made this sample in Arcade and then I kind of chopped it up a bit. So let me just show you the sample I made in Arcade. This is what it sounds like. And see guys, that already sounds hard, that already sounds insane. So this sample actually uses 3 instances of Arcade. So the first part is in Memento, it's called At Peace. And it's this guitar right here, it's this part. The second part of the sample is called Telekinetic Magic in Brainwaves. I don't know why my letters are like, it's all like spaced out and shit. But it sounds like this. And the last part of the sample is called Resonant Disc in Vintage Synths. Guys, again, I don't know why the letters are spaced out. It's actually pissing me off. But it sounds like this. But then after that, I just exported the sample. So this is what the sample sounds like originally. And then I chopped it up into fruity slicers. So this is what it sounds like chopped up now. And see that? Now that sounds tough. That sounds hard. So pretty much what I did was I threw the sample into fruity slicer. And then I also, I pitched it down by 4. So it was in B minor. Now it's in G minor. So there's 2 sections of this. So the first section sounds like this. And then the second section is kind of like a counter melody. It sounds like this. So all I did on the mixer channel was I just took out some low end and a bit of high end, and then I lowered the 6 a bit. I put a soundganizer to make it a bit louder. Then I also just, in the built-in EQ, I took out some more low end as well. Then I added these vocals on top of it. So these vocals are called Digi Choir and Expand. And then on the mixer channel, all I did was I just put some ozone imager and a reverb on it. Then I added this Pluck melody. But the plucks are called Trance Type in Expand. And then on the plucks, I just took out some low end, put some reverb, then I put a delay on them. Now, as you can see by the drums, I arranged it like this because there's a switch up. So these drums sound different than these drums. But when the beat switches and Arp comes in, or I actually don't know what this is. I don't know if it's an Arp or not. I just called it an Arp because I didn't know what the fuck this sound was, but this is what it sounds like. Yeah, see, look, I don't know what the fuck that is, guys, but that sounds cool. This is called Standard Bend Poly in Expand. And on the mixer channel, I just took out some low end, high end, and put a shaper box on it. The shaper box is called Crush, Tone, Repeat. And then look, without the shaper box, it just sounds like this. See, it sounds ass. But with the shaper box, yeah, see, like, it just is going insane. I don't know what the fuck is going on. So that is it for the melody, guys. So let me actually just show you what it sounds like so you can hear it all together. So I already showed you the sample, and then the vocals come in. See, they just sit in the background to give it some. And then the plucks come in. So just to make them sound dark, no, actually sound dark. And there is a sub bass actually. Okay, let me just play with the sub bass. Anyways, moving on to the drums, let me show you guys the first half. So these drums are not any standard drums. Like, I really honestly tell you guys, I don't know what I was doing here. I just was kind of experimenting. That's why it's an experimental beat. So the kick sounds like this. And see, that's a thick ass kick. Oh my god. And these are the snares. Now they don't play a normal pattern. Let me just play it. The hi-hat. See, look, these aren't even normal. Like, I don't know what these sounds are. But as you can hear with the hi-hats, like, they pan a bit. So this part pans left. This one pans right. And then look, with the, I made it like a roll right here. Then it kind of pans. And also, look, it fades too. So look. And that sounds, I don't know what that sounds like, but it sounds cool. And I added this rim shot. This effect thingy. And then, like I showed you guys earlier, the sub bass. But the sub bass is in Expand. Again, it's called In the Woods. And that's it for the first half. I'm gonna show you guys the first half, and then I'll show you guys the second half afterwards. So this is the intro right here. I mean, I already showed you guys this shit. It's just, you know, the melody, and then the vocals come in. Then this is where the drums come in, right here. So, the snare rolls and everything. Let me just play it. Like, this beat is a slow build up, guys. It takes her a minute to drop. But anyways, the kick hits like right here. Like, that shit, I don't know, that shit sounds weird. Like, there's no... Guys, find me a drum pattern that sounds similar to this. Like, you can't. But yeah, that's pretty much the first half. It's honestly not that long. And then the second half, it kind of transitions into this. So let me just play the transition, and then I'm gonna show you guys everything afterwards. You guys heard how insane that was. You guys heard how insane that was. Oh my god. Yeah, like I showed you guys, this is where it kind of starts to switch up a bit, and the ARP comes in and shit just starts going crazy. But I added this sub bass right here when the drums change, so it sounds like this. And oh my fuck, that sub bass just took my soul. This sub bass is called Brazian Analog Labs. Guys, this is a sexy sub bass. I can't even, this shit is hard. But yeah, you guys heard the drums, so let me just break them down. So first I added this kicker, it's layered, so let me just play both of them together. Then with the snare. Oh, and that, guys, that kind of sounds hard just on its own. These hi-hats. These open hats. Guys, this beat is fucking hard, okay? This shit. Now, this part right here with these drums, I can really hear Travis Scott on this. But anyways, yeah, so let me just show you guys the second half now. So like I showed you guys, this was the transition part. And then, let me just play it like right here. And then it just drops into the drums. I'm gonna play the whole thing. And then here I just took out the hi-hats and the open hat, so it's just the kick and the snare. And then I also took out the ARP and the plucks and the original sample just played. Oh, and sorry, I forgot. I actually switched the hi-hat. So instead of this hi-hat, I put the hi-hat from the first half. Guys, I know this beat is kind of confusing, but let me just play it, okay? When you listen, it'll all make sense. Like, see? This beat is just weird, but it's so cool. I don't know, I love it. And then there's like a bridge right here and just the hi-hats play. I actually don't like that. Let me take out the hi-hats. Let me just play the melody. Yeah, and then it drops again. And it starts getting crazy again, and the arp and the plucks and everything comes in. And then yeah, that's pretty much it, honestly. And then again, it's just another bridge, and then the first half drums just come in again here. And then plucks come in. And then yeah, then the beat just it doesn't fade out. Maybe I should fade it out. I don't know, but I don't think I finished it. I think I was gonna transition it into another beat. Like, comment down below if I should do that, guys. Should I transition this beat into a third beat and make this somehow a series where I just continue these beats onto one another? Let me know. But yeah, that's pretty much it for the beat, guys. Let me know what you guys think for real, because this beat is pretty unorthodox. Like, especially the drums, and I don't know, everything's just weird about this beat, but I love it. And who do you guys hear on this beat? I know I said I put it as a Travis Scott type beat, but who do you guys hear on this beat? Because the only two people I could hear, honestly, are Travis Scott and Kanye West. Because this sounds like some weird shit. But yeah, thank you guys for watching. Be sure to like and subscribe. And if you haven't seen part 1, go watch part 1, because that beat is also insane. And I transitioned that beat into this beat. But yeah, thank you guys for watching. Be sure to like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video.